And for some reason, this thing keeps wanting to reboot as I try to use the charger, so we won't use it. So, riding out here, it wasn't too bad. Might take my helmet and camera to work one day with the hopes of maybe getting to test ride a couple at Calumet, because Calumet actually will do test rides, unlike Valpo, unfortunately. Valpo will let you test ride their used stuff. You know. Yeah, there wasn't a ton of heat in the rear brake, and I didn't use the rear brake at all, so this should actually be kind of a fun road, if I remember right. It's got some nice twists on it, going up towards from Walkerton to Coons Lake. Walkerton, oh, they go to John Glenn, that's right. So, I don't know where this thing cut out at, so we'll go over a couple of things that I was talking about, and if it came through better on the first take, we'll go that route. If not, take two. So yeah, the trip for next year, for this year, it is confirmed. I am going somewhere. Now exactly where yet, I do not yet know. I am 99.9% sure I'm going to, at the very least, see my uncle, which he lives in north central Arizona. We'll leave it at that. If you're familiar with the area, you might know where it is, but it's a pretty good touristy area. So yeah, I am going. I will be there around or about July 15th. I think my last day of work, like I said earlier, is the 10th. So, and whether or not I leave straight after work or if I come home and leave first thing the next morning, I really don't know. A lot depends if I can hook something up with one of the other guys on YouTube who lives down on their way, and maybe we do a little something together, maybe a little dual vlog or something. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if he's going to fix that thing up nice or if it's going to turn into a rat rod. That's the nice thing about, you know, old cars. Every town, you got to have a Dollar General. Every town. It's a good thing about old cars. You can either fix them up really nice, or you can kind of rat them out. And but yeah, we'll let them, like I said, look at it, and I can figure it out. Valpo can figure out what exactly is going on with this thing, because, you know, otherwise I probably would have done the work myself, but there are a couple other things I kind of wanted them to do. We're going to hold off on doing the .4 if it tests okay till the winter time. Set of golf clubs too. Probably wouldn't work for me because, you know, I stand on the right side of the ball, literally. Over the lake. There's Coons Lake. Right there. I had friends that got a cabin on the lake there, or at least used to. I don't know if they still do or not. Hear this debate a lot on this Facebook group that I'm a part of. A couple of them. What exhaust should I get? What exhaust do I get? I want the most performance that I can get. Do you plan on racing it? Not really. Then pick one that you like the way it looks and sounds. If it's a 2 and a 1, 2 and a 2, doesn't really matter. Either one will work. Find something you like. But I heard you get better performance out of a 2 and a 2, or 2 and a 1. Yes, you do. Marginally. What do you mean? Well, yes, a 2 and a 1 will give you a little better low-end performance. Yeah, there's no fenders on it, so he could be rat rodding it. 2 and a 1 does tend to give you a little bit better performance because of the back pressure, especially at the low ones. But I think we're broken here, so we can. I think that might be the highest I've revved this thing ever. Got it up to 5K. And she ran like a champ. Yeah, you felt the vibration a little bit more at that high RPM, but you know. Going around somebody, you do that? Rev the hell out of the thing? I'm not saying bouncing off the rev limiter. I would never do that, but you know, that's the other thing that's fun to do is just kind of let it bark. Bark, bark like a dog for me. Bark, bark, bark. That's the one thing. The parallel twins, they have a nice bark to them too sometimes, but you can't beat a V-twin for the sound that it makes. Cannot beat a V-twin for the sound that it makes. Classic. So in other news, I got hooked on, was it Gangland Undercover, which is a series that I think A&E did a couple years ago about undercover working with a couple of motorcycle clubs, the outlaw motorcycle clubs, not the, what do the AMA always say, the 99% versus the 1%, about the 1%ers, which, I'll be honest, I would not be opposed to joining a motorcycle club up in this area. You know, of course, not a 1%er, just a, regular motorcycle club. Uh-oh. I thought we were kind of just built and I didn't realize we were doing this. But that's fun, you can lean it. It's a nice thing about this thing with the inverted forks and stuff is it leans really good. Alright, start heading back. Should be able to be at Valpo in about 20 minutes. Should be to Valpo in about 20. Told them to meet me there at 10:15, so. But yeah, let them do all, like I said, we're gonna let them do all 3 holes and let them do all 3 holes. Check the wheel bearings, check the balance of the tires. They're gonna road test it, so they'll road test it, so it's all good. Oh, I smell weed. Somebody's toking. But the other reason, like I said earlier, we're serving this into this thing now, even though it's, probably about 2,500 miles early. It's only about half life. I mean, in 5 weeks from now, we're going on a long trip, so it's got to get done. And we'll do all 3 holes now. That way, on the road, if, change the oil, like maybe at my uncle's place, because, like I said, he'll have tools and stuff, so. And the good thing is that you can get, Lucas, Amsoil, Mobil 1, Castrol, all the V-twin oils. At most AutoZones will have them. So one thing we're going to have to figure out is what is going on with this the battery backup situation here. I mean, I like this mount. There's two things I really don't like about it. Number one is it's a little bit of a pain in the you-know-what to get the GoPro out. A little bit. It's not too bad, though. Like I said, literally, it's just you push in and you got a big load somewhere. Where is he? Oh, yeah. Look at that piece of a windmill, probably. 2 of them. Yeah, probably 70-foot long piece of windmill. Lower support. And that's the other thing. I don't care what you ride. Just be nice to your brothers and sisters on 2 wheels. Wave to everybody. And if they don't want to wave back, well, F them. Let them be the jerk, not you. I don't care if it's a Harley, a Victory, an Indian, sport bike, adventure bike. We're all here for the love of 2 wheels. I mean, that's kind of the other thing is, we're looking at being, now to be fair, I think my max last year was like 660. I'm not saying we're going to try to do Iron Butt, but we might try to do Iron Butt. Maybe. I mean, 1,000 miles at 70 miles an hour would be what? 14 hours, basically? Now 15 would be 80, right? I think. No, that'd be 1,200. At 80. Oh man, what would that be? 80 mile an hour. To do 1,000 miles in a day would be what? 400 would be 5 hours. 8 hours. 10 hours. It'd be like what? 12 and a half hours. Doable, but I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but we're gonna mention it again now. If any of y'all are having a GoPro with the mic adapter and you're using some sort of a external battery, like a power bank or something like that, would you let me know what you're using? Because that's the biggest fit I've been having is how to make this thing work or want to work. So you don't have to stop every hour and swap out batteries. Because I don't think GoPro at least makes an extended length battery. It'd be nice if they did, but they don't. Oh man. Man, it's no good. It looks like one of these, but it's not one of these. Looks like a shaft drive, whatever. Oh, man. Yeah, I know you want gas. I'll get you gas in a minute, okay? Relax. 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 We'll go this way, because we can always pull a bike perk. I don't remember what that used to be called. God, what did that used to be called? The little fun center. Zao Island, yeah, that was it. I think it was something else before it was Zao Island, though. Can't remember what, though. I smell manure. I smell poopy. Well, they actually are working today. I'm surprised. Well, y'all, this is my destination. Right there. Right there. So, y'all be safe until the next time. We'll catch y'all later. Deuces.